Rebbecca Robertson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You can find me on Instagram as Rebbecca Robertson and Spotify. I'm also on Spotify now. Good news. I'm posting on Spotify, but I'm not getting a lot of views because I don't have followers. So please, guys, go on my Spotify and like and follow me on Spotify and watch my videos on Spotify. If you are on Spotify and you like Spotify more than you like YouTube, please go to Spotify. There's I post videos over there too. So welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am so happy to have you on my channel. God bless you. So if you follow my social media, I go by the name Rebbecca Robertson. It's Rebbecca with a double B and a double C. So let's get started. Yeah. So I've decided I'll be posting a video probably every 2 weeks, and when things get better, I'll be posting every week. So bear with me. I'm still working on how to manage because I do lots of things by myself, and everything is always waiting for me. So I'm doing everything all by myself, and also making sure if there are things that I need explaining further, I come here on YouTube and explain them further instead of posting each one post is 2 posts, 3 posts is not enough. So some things need deeper explanation, deep. So I'm here for that, and you're also here for that, and thank you so much. Thank you for your continuation, blessing me, and also me blessing you. Okay, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about, guess who we're going to talk about again? Yes, Candace Owens and her exposed. We're going to expose Candace Owens' demonic exposed, demonic Nazi exposed. She posts Nazi content on X. I don't think she posts such content anywhere else like Facebook, because she would get banned using Nazi language, Hitler language. So today we're going to learn about one of her content on X, another one. So as I am exposing Candace, I am also going in the future to expose all those others who we said from the previous video, they normally use anti-Semitic language, and then they go like, oh, I'm not anti-Semitic, I've never been anti-Semitic, just after using anti-Semitic language. Immediately after using anti-Semitic language, they go, oh, I'm not, for a cover, they use it as a cover for their anti-Semitic language. So I am here to expose number one, Candace Owens, and don't shush me that, oh, everything is always anti-Semitic. No, If you're using dehumanizing language, demonic language, delegitimizing language against the state of Israel, that's crossed the borders from criticism of Israel into anti-Semitism. So don't tell me that, oh, I'm only criticizing Israel. Criticism of Israel is not anti-Semitic. It is. When you dehumanize Israel, when you demonize Israel, and when you delegitimize Israel, it crosses over into anti-Semitism, and you become an anti-Semite. So, here we go. Candace Owens, you are number 1. I'm going to expose all the others. Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, former Miss California, and all the others, including Nick Fuentes. And something about Nick Fuentes, he doesn't deny that he's an anti-Semite. And he doesn't deny that he's a neo-Nazi. But the others, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, they all like, oh, I'm not an anti-Semite. I've never been an anti-Semite. Yes, you are. And I'm going to show you in the videos that I'm going to feature you in. All of you, I'm coming after you. So let's start with Candace. From the previous, from a promise from the previous video, I promise from the previous video, I'm gonna do another video about Candace. So let's begin. So we've seen that Candace is evil from the previous video, and she is spreading Nazi propaganda, medieval anti-Semitism, all packaged in one in her ex tweet. In one tweet, in her ex post, one of ex posts, you can go word by word and see all the anti-Semitic tropes she's using, the language, the Nazi language, and the medieval anti-Semitism tropes that she's using. In one post, you can explain it in 1 hour, 40 to 50 minutes. All the language she's using to dehumanize the Jews, to dehumanize the state of Israel, using conspiracy theories that even stem from the protocols of the elders of Zion, all of them, and I'm going to expose them. So she's lost her mind. Truly, she has lost her mind, and the devil is using her. The devil is using her as a tool to persecute the Jews and to spread the persecution of the Jewish people. While she claimed at the same time to be a Christian, a Catholic Christian, and she claims to use the name of God, Christ is King. The Bible says, do not use the name of the Lord your God in vain. Candace, you shall be judged by God for using his name in vain, among all other things, evil things you're doing. You cannot just say claim Christ is king after you've been using dehumanizing language against the brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ. And Candace, I'm not scared of you. I'm not. The only person that I'm scared of, that the Bible says I should be scared of, is God. Even Jesus said, you can only be scared of the person who can destroy the soul, both the body and the soul. And you're not to be scared by somebody who can only destroy the body. I'm not scared of you. I'm scared of only God. I'm not scared of anybody. I've had enough. I've had enough of being scared. And I've had enough of waiting and watching as people dehumanize Jews, demonize Jews, demonize the state of Israel. That goes against my Christian faith. And you do all this in the name of the Christian faith and in the using the name of God in vain. So let's begin. Candace exposed from 28th of February 2026. In this post on X, Candace wrote, "Remember when they tried to gaslight us last June by calling us panicans, claiming we were lying about serial killer Bibi Netanyahu's aims. The only reason this war did not begin last June was because of Charlie Kirk. They eliminated that reason on September 10th. Yeah, she's been doing video after video about Charlie Kirk. She's obsessed with it. She's going even after his wife. She's going even after his children now. For somebody who said that she was best friend with him, she's going after his children. I'll do a video about that in another day. How she went after his wife, how she's now going after his children. And every time she has to connect Charlie Kirk, the death of Charlie Kirk, with Netanyahu, with Israel, and with the Jews. How all that connect to each other is crazy, because it doesn't. In real life, it doesn't. Did she say that Erica Kirk was involved? Didn't she say that Macron was involved? Didn't she say other people were involved? So Candace, can you get to the bottom of this and tell us who was involved? Or are you using this so you can make video after video and benefit off of Charlie Kirk's grave and desecrate his grave and his memory by acting that you are his best friend, the same way you are acting as a Catholic Christian when you demonize Jews and use the name of God in vain? So let's see what is wrong with this post. So what's wrong with the post? Everything about this post is wrong and evil. She used 4 tropes, 4 of them. And I'm gonna start now. Number 1, the bloodthirsty, dehumanizing trope. The text refers to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as a serial killer. This language, it mirrors ancient blood libel trope. I am sure every time people talk about, anti-Semites talk about Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, you go and read the comments and you see people posting memes of when Joe Biden was president. They were posting memes of Joe Biden and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu having bloody hands and eating children with bloody hands, and big dining table with blood, and cups with blood, and plates with blood, and baby body parts. That is an ancient blood libel trope, which falsely portrays Jewish people as inherently bloodthirsty or ritualistic killers. It was used in the medieval periods to accuse Jews of killing Christian children and eating them and drinking their blood in rituals, and to make mitzvah. That's how anti-Semitic it is when Candace Owens has to add there serial killer Bibi Netanyahu. She's using anti-Semitic blood libel tropes to signal the other anti-Semites, oh, come on my post and comment. And they just flood the comments with just blood libel. Just the mention of the word serial killer Bibi Netanyahu. The comment section just goes on with pictures of Bibi Netanyahu eating babies with blood on his hands. That's what Candace is doing on the internet. Trope number 2. The puppet master and secret control trope. The text claims a war was delayed because of one person, Charlie Koch, and that they eliminated him to start it. Can you imagine the claim that all the world leaders or whoever they are claiming is in charge, the Jews are in charge, controlling, puppet masters, delayed a war because of one person, and they had to eliminate him so that they can start the war again. So, what's the trope here? These invoke the global puppet master trope, suggesting shadowy, coordinated group often implied to the Jewish or Zionist elites. You know, them, when they're calling the elite them, secretly controls world's event, including starting wars and assassinating opponents. The use of unspecified they is a common anti-Semitic dog whistle for a secret Jewish cabal. When they talk about they're talking about a secret Jewish cabal. It's anti-Semitic. And don't tell me, oh, everything is anti-Semitic. You don't get to tell Jewish people what is anti-Semitic to them. Same way you don't tell black people what is racism towards them. A black person chooses what is racism towards her or him. So should a Jew. A Jew has a right to tell you what is anti-Semitic to him and what is not anti-Semitic to him. You don't get to do a double standard there. How Hitler, now I'm going to show you. What Candace Owens is spreading is not new. The global puppet master trope is not new. Jew haters have used it before, and one of them is Hitler and the Nazis. So I'm going to show you how Hitler and the Nazis used the puppet master globalist secret control trope. This trope was a central component of Adolf Hitler's propaganda and Nazi ideology against Jewish people. Nazi propaganda relied heavily on the myth that an international Jewry was engaging in a massive secret conspiracy to dominate the world by manipulating economies, governments, and media from behind the scenes. What are the key aspects of this trope used by Hitler and the Nazis? Number 1, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. This document was used by Hitler and the Nazis as a blueprint for this alleged secret control, claiming it detailed a Jew plan for world domination. So, what is the origin of this puppet master Jewish control? From the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, used by Hitler and the Nazis for propaganda against the Jews. Which other aspect did Hitler and the Nazis use? International Jewry. Hitler portrayed Jews as a shadow force, a jam, operating internationally rather than as members of their respective nations. A jam. Just like Candace Owens calls Ben Shapiro a parasite and a worm, dehumanizing language against Jewish people. The language of the Nazis and Hitler. The devil is using Candace Owens. Can you imagine somebody with such words that were used by someone who was using satanic black magic? Somebody who was possessed by the devil? I believe Candace is possessed by the devil. Also, Candace Owens uses a very specific word when describing the Jews when she's lost her mind and she has to post unhinged anti-Semitic post on X. She uses the word Bolsheviks. These people are Bolsheviks. I tell you, they will kill your children. You have to take care of your children. Something like that. So, what is the other key aspect of the trope? The puppet master trope. The one that is Candace Owens' favorite, Judeo-Bolshevism and Plutocracy. The Nazis used the puppet master trope to claim Jews simultaneously control the capitalist, liberal West, that is Britain and USA, and the communist Soviet Union, allowing them to blame Jews for all of the Germany's enemies. Okay, key aspect. So we've seen that the key aspect of this trope used by Hitler and the Nazi included the protocols of the Elders of Zion, international Jewry, Judeo-Bolshevism, and plutocracy. And now we're gonna see more key aspects. Another key aspect that Hitler and the Nazis used was visual imagery. Nazi propaganda, such as in Der Stürmer, frequently depicted Jews as puppet masters or as an octopus with tentacles wrapped around the globe, strangling society. I'm sure you've come across that. I'm sure you have seen memes of this huge octopus and a globe, and its tentacles are all around the globe. It was a Nazi propaganda about the puppet master trope, globalist elitist trope. The Jewish people are seen as the puppet master controlling things behind the scenes. So, which other key aspect did of this did the Nazis use? They used the stabbing the back myth. After World War I, Nazi rhetoric accused the Jews of being the masterminds who engineered Germany's defeat from within while fighting abroad. You need to learn You need to learn about sorry, I'm checking the time. You need to learn about World War I and what it is said that World War II was as a result of World War I. World War II was a continuation of World War I. So let's see how the Nazi used this during the war. Let's see how the Nazis used this during the war. As war progressed, this trope was adjusted to suggest that leaders like Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Joseph Stalin were mere puppets manipulated by a Jewish cabal. We see here that the modern anti-Semitism of this trope, they accuse Trump and whoever else of being controlled by the Jews. Just like they used to accuse Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Joseph Stalin, that they were puppets manipulated by a Jewish cabal. This language is not new. It's being recycled. It's a Nazi propaganda being recycled, and is being recycled by the most prominent people on the internet today, and they disseminate the language, the Nazi language, in their platform, all of their huge social media platforms. And number one of them is Candace Owens. Trope number 3. The Zionist manipulation gaslighting trope. The text accusing them of gaslighting the public and using terms as panicants to silence critics. What's the trope here? This aligns with the trope that Jewish or Zionist individuals use deceptive and deceitful tactics to manipulate public opinion and suppress the truth. It suggests that accusations of anti-Semitism are merely a tactic used to shield evil actions from legitimate scrutiny. So they have to cancel the accusation of anti-Semitism so they can continue being anti-Semitic. Trope number 4, I'm almost done. Scapegoating and collective responsibility. The text here. Linking the death of an American figure, Charlie Kirk, on September 10th directly to the action and aims of the Israeli Prime Minister. Which is a trope here. The trope encourages collective responsibility, where a Jewish individual or the state of Israel is blamed for domestic tragedies or broader geopolitical conflict. Such narratives always fuel dual loyalty. Do you know if you accuse a Jewish person or Israeli of dual loyalty is anti-Semitic? And how do you do that? You accuse them of being Israel first. That's the trope that they are using now. It's the same thing. They recycle and they make it new, so you don't detect it. So The accusation suggests that pro-Israel interests are inherently odds with or even dangerous to national interest. I've explained that with America First and Israel First. So pro-Israel are accused of being Israel First. That's dual loyalty, anti-Semitic trope. Conclusion. I'm concluding now. Just in one post, Candace has used medieval anti-Semitism, Hitler and the Nazi propaganda. And this shows how evil she is, using her big social media accounts to disseminate and amplify evil, hateful propaganda against the Jews and against the state of Israel. Please pray for Israel, pray for the Jewish people, pray for yourself so you can discern all these things. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm gonna do my best to do videos, more videos like this, the upcoming videos. Thank you so much. God bless you, and bye. See you in my next video. Bye.